Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I want to check back in, like we did with Chantel, on where Amberlynn Reid was about 2 years ago today. Now, normally I like to try to do 1 year ago, but this is... Vlogs are back, I'm apologizing, and so Roush S canceled. I remember making that video. It was lame. So we're going to go 2 years ago, because Amber, again, hasn't uploaded anything. This is going to be a very painful paycheck for our girl if she is banking on 120,000 views to get her through it. Love that for her. So let's check out 2 years ago, almost to the day. Gaining weight for views, weigh in 11/24/21. It's kind of a stark difference how she looks. Like this is her now. This is her now. And this is supposedly her at like 5'20", 5'11", 5'20", 5'11", 5'20". Yeah, okay.
Hey guys, welcome to Wednesday Weigh-In.
Oh, I forgot this intro. Oh my god, I forgot this intro.
So can we believe that this is the 6th Wednesday Weigh-In video in a row and I actually have been successful? Because I was looking through my little notebook, because this is where I keep all my notes for every week, like my weigh-ins.
I'm looking in my notebook because that's where I keep my notes. Okay, I thought you might have kept them in your refrigerator. Oh, actually, she might.
I did that week, and like the 3 questions that you guys asked me, and I noticed that this is the 6th one. I don't know, that's a record for me. Okay, so your guys' 3 questions, let's get to that first. You guys know the drill. First one is,
God,
surgery?
The content has not changed in over a year. Ask me questions and I'll read them out. Ask me questions and I'll read them out.
And all considered, what would you realistically like to weigh at the end of 2022? So I don't know if I am for sure getting weight loss surgery. It is just something that is currently up in the air, kind of just taking the steps.
I think this whole thing was a lie. I think the whole weight loss surgery gimmick was a lie. I don't think she ever intended on getting it.
Towards possible surgery, like all we have right now is an appointment in January with the surgeon. So that's literally all we have. But regardless, whether I have surgery or I don't, I've already thought about this, and in a year, I would like to lose about like 150 pounds. So
oh, and she went right back up to like 550. That's fantastic. Oh, just gained weight.
I'd love to be 350. And when I say 150 pounds, I'm kind of just like...
Oh, so this was supposedly 500 and 500. Okay, girl.
Rounding it. So... yeah, I think ultimately my goal, I would love to be 350 on January 1st of 2023. So that is in 13 months. I definitely...
yeah, that never happened.
I think that it's doable for someone my size. It is a lot of weight to lose.
It is doable. Was doable.
In a year. But I feel like I'm at this stage where it's like, it needs to happen now rather than later. And by the way, my heater just turned on, so that's what that noise is. Second question is there anything you fear about losing a large amount of weight? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Honestly, my biggest fear is my lymphedema because I do wait. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Honestly, my...
oh, that's perfect. Oh, thank you. Rectus Dominus.
My biggest fear is my lymphedema because I do have lymphedema and it is not curable. It's not something that just like goes away. There are things you could do to treat it, and one of those things is weight loss, and by treating it, you're really just like taking care of it. By me losing...
it's so funny to look at this with retrospect. None of this happened. Literally none of it. Never lost weight, never got weight loss surgery. It was all bullshit.
Losing weight, I'm not getting rid of my lymphedema, I'm just making it a little bit smaller, and that thought scares me.
And none of this ever happened.
Because it's like, while the rest of my body is about to start like shrinking even more, it's like my lymphedema...
and none of it happened. Oh, hindsight.
Is still going to be big, and that terrifies me for like shallow reasons, because it's like...
I wonder if this is why she never actually bothered to try to lose weight. Like, she said a lot. She's given more reasons why she doesn't want to lose weight compared to why she does. She doesn't want the skin. People will stop watching her YouTube. Her lipedema, her lymphedema. She's given more reasons to why she wants to stay 500-600 pounds.
I look deformed now, but I feel like if I was to lose a ton of weight,
Your words, we can't say that.
And my lymphedema, like, especially in my calf, like, stays
Especially
pretty big. Like, I'm gonna feel super self-conscious about that. And
but you don't feel self-conscious about it now? Like, it's the same legs. They're the same legs. Do you want to feel self-conscious at 300 pounds or at 600 pounds?
I don't really know what to do with that. I'm trying to like push that fear away because I know that I'm actively saving my life, and that's more important than like how I look. And I have to look at the bigger picture, you know, with
Clearly not.
weight loss. I am,
Again, this was 2 years ago. This was a few days ago. I don't know. It seems like a big difference to me. Look at that. You could tell in the cheeks. Cheeks give it all away.
shrinking the lymphedema, which is actually a good thing, obviously, because that means less swelling, less pain, less chance of infection. Another fear I have, which is already something that does happen, is like realizing fat-phobic people walk upon this earth
Fat-phobic sociopaths.
way too closely. I noticed that depending on what I weigh, I get treated differently, whether it be online or in person. The more I weigh, the
She's reading this from a script. I still think that to this day.
less smiles I get in public, or the less
Imagine being 600 pounds and complaining about people not smiling at you.
respect I get in public, versus when I start to lose weight, I notice people starting to smile more at me, being more a little bit more friendly. And
You've never been under 450 on this channel.
to me, that's frustrating. So it's like, let's just say in this wild land we have here, I'm like in the 200s and people start treating me drastically better. Like
It's never going to happen.
that scares me, because it's just like, damn, you couldn't have treated me with the same respect just because like I weighed higher than I do now. Like it just, I don't know. I don't like the thought. I do not like the thought, but it does happen. And that's like
I love how she makes up these insane things in her head just to beat him.
reality. A lot of people share stories of like how they get treated so much differently once they've lost a ton of weight, and I just think that's so wrong. And it truly just goes to show it's like a real life experiment of, is fat shaming real? Because yes, it really is. So there are like a few more little things that I do fear, but another one I really fear is like, what if I'm spending all of this time focusing on weight loss, which has been fun.
I have to wonder, this is going to seem much more mean than I intended to, but I have to wonder how much of this mentality comes from not having children. Like, just the lack of care about yourself and your future in any way, shape, or form, if for anything except monetary. Like, is it just because you don't have kids and you don't have like a life goal that you feel like you need to commit to? I often wonder that.
Fun at times. It's been amazing to see my accomplishments, but it's also been very hard at other times. I have literally cried my eyes out because I wanted to binge so bad and I just wouldn't allow myself. Like all those hard moments and like those moments of choosing broccoli over hot Cheetos. It's like, was it all worth it? Is it all gonna be worth it? The best way I can describe that is like, I'm losing weight for health reasons, but what if my future, there is something wrong with me, like health related, that my weight had nothing to do with? Like, does that make sense what I'm trying to say? What if
I don't know what you could have wrong with you that your weight doesn't have anything to do with. Literally all of your problems are due to your weight. Okay.
all this hard work doesn't pay off? That is what I'm trying to say. That is terrifying, but I do not want to look at it like that. But these are just like true normal fears that I have in the back of my mind. But I still feel like these fears are not strong enough to prevent me from losing weight, because the fear of me dying prematurely, now that's the strong fear. That's the fear that's in the forefront
But not enough to do anything about, right? Not enough to actually do anything about.
on my brain. So the last question is, will you ever actually try to get healthy, or will it always be for the views? This question frustrates me for several reasons, because it's like, when I was gaining weight, people thought it was for the views. And now, according to this person, me losing weight is for the views. I have never gained weight or lost weight for the views or for YouTube. Like, me gaining weight happened to just be documented online, which happened to get me the most
Oh, it just happened to be. It just happened to be.
views, which is sad. Like, I feel like I can go down like a whole tangent when it comes to this topic. So many people have been saying like I'm super boring lately, and I noticed that people find me the most boring when I'm actually being like successful, where there's no like trolling or there's no like mukbangs on my channel.
Well, it's not that there's no trolling or mukbangs. It's that you're not doing anything. Like, your current thing now is boring as hell. And I would just like to point out this video got 60,000 views, and she hasn't gotten 60,000 views in I don't know how long. Love that for you.
Channel. And the reason why I know this is because if you go to my channel and you go to the most popular videos, it's all of me eating or just like super troll train wreck videos. That's what entertains people the most. So it's like, it's sad that people call me boring now, but all
This is when she had her back teeth, too.
the same, it's kind of like a compliment. I feel like I'm rambling, but I'm trying to say is me losing weight is not for the views. If I wanted views, and that was my goal, was to get as many views as I could, weight loss videos would not be it. That's not the answer. Mukbangs are the answer. Troll videos are the answer. But doing these what I ate.
Yeah, no one thinks you're trying to do weight loss videos to get views. You should try to do weight loss videos to save your life.
Say videos, these weigh-in videos, it's not for views, it's just me sharing my journey. Okay, so now it is time for the weigh-in. So last Wednesday, which was November 17th, I weighed in at 498.6. So normally I would sit here and tell you guys like what I weighed every single day, but I did not do daily weigh-ins. It's mainly because I was low-key kind of off track on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I personally did not want to step on the scale and see the damage that I did, so I just didn't. Plus I noticed a lot of people saying, don't weigh yourself daily. We don't care about the daily weigh-ins. We just want to know how much you lost in a week. I'm hearing you guys, I'm listening to you guys, so I'm definitely gonna stop telling you guys, like, if I do end up weighing daily, like next week, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys.
Oh my God.
I weight every single
Sorry
day.
for rambling.
I hear you guys loud and clear. Sometimes all the numbers get super confusing, so I totally understand. So besides those 3 days where I was kind of off track, I had a pretty decent week. So I weighed in today on November 24th at
493, 510. Was all that weight gain in the cheeks?
493.4. So I did decide to film it for you guys. I figured, what the heck, this is a super easy clip. Let's just set my camera up, set my scale up where it needs to go. I know it has
The laziness, even then, is astounding.
been requested, so I figured why not. So that means this week I am down 5.2 pounds. Overall, I'm down 79, which is only 1 pound away from 80, and 21 pounds away from losing 100. I think that is pretty
And gained it all right back, and then some.
fantastic. So this week is holiday week. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I will be spending it by myself alone. So I don't have like a big Thanksgiving dinner to worry about or anything like that, but my goal still stays the same. I really just want to every day make sure.
All right, that's it for this. This is Amberlynn, almost roughly 2 years ago. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out all that stuff, and I will see you all in the next one.